So another one I got for you that I particularly like, it's something called the major 9 chord. And it's just a replacement for major 7, but it has a little more spice to it. Here's a C major 9. And that one goes X3, 2, 4, 3, X. It's on those inside strings. So yeah, major 9, that was used a lot by people like Steely Dan, for instance, kind of jazz rock fusion-y sounding stuff. I think they used it in Peg. I think in the intro it was... They used it in conjunction with some other chords, but that's by itself a really cool chord. And in this case we learned it as a C major 9. Real mellow. Major 9. All right, you have this really cool variation of a bar chord. It's like your standard issue minor bar chord, but the twist is that we're playing it on different strings. So in this case, I'm playing an F major 9, and it goes like this: XX 3 5 5 3. Not a real common chord, but it's actually quite beautiful. And of course, I happen to be playing it as an F, but you could play it anywhere on the neck. You could make that a G. Could even play it open as a D, which I like to do. That's a really cool chord. Yet another evocative chord on the guitar. Here's a particular one that I like. It's very easy to play, but it has a lot of open strings ringing along with fretted notes in a really pleasing way. And it's called A major 9. It goes like this. Pretty easy to play. It goes X0, 6 6 0 0. Just two little fingers on two little strings, but wow, what a lot of sound. Take that and move it down a fret, it makes it minor. A minor 9. So A major 9, A minor 9. Or flat the 7th and you get an A dominant 9, another spicy chord. Probably good for blues and that sort of thing. There's a lot of potential when you start to get fretted notes and open strings to ring together in kind of a evocative and interesting way. You get some nice chords, and that's what this is taking advantage of. Those fretted notes ringing against these open strings. Not the same thing as when you have all fretted notes or all open strings. All right, so moving on, we have this one. Everyone knows this one. It's called D minor 11. But the reason everyone knows it is because it was so famously used in Miles Davis's tune So What, from that incredibly popular 1959 album, Kinda Blue, one of the best-selling jazz albums of all time. I've even heard it played in restaurants, sitting there eating dinner, and that comes on. But the song So What uses this D minor 11 chord that Bill Evans supposedly innovated on the piano. It goes X 5 5 5 6 5. It's almost all a bar, just one finger to get that minor third. So that's a nice replacement for D minor. D minor is very plain. Nice, but plain, you know. D minor 7's okay, but typical. Kind of jazz 101. But take away the 5th and make it a 4th or an 11th, and that's a little hipper. That brings in more of a modern jazz, the late 50s modern jazz sound. That sort of thing. So a minor 11. Nice chord. All right, we just got a couple more to do today. We talked about that A9 just a minute ago, the bluesy chord. In case you didn't catch that, it was X0 5600. Easy to play, really cool. One last one, and this is called C sus2. It's at the 3rd fret, it's a bar chord, and what we're doing here is X3 5533. It's just like a C major chord, but you drop the 3rd down to a 2nd. That's why it's called sus2. Could make it D sus2 by moving it up. E sus2. Everyone knows this open A sus2. This is played all the time. Like Joni Mitchell's Help Me uses that chord. You heard it in the Police a little bit in the 80s, and probably bands like Rush and stuff like that. It's a real nice alternative to major chords, the sus2. So there you have it, Guitar-Lalians, chords that I've known and loved. We might have a part 2 to this because there's so many chords out there. We'll see. But this hopefully gets your feet wet. It kind of gives you a little bit of insight into some great chords that you may not have played before. So I hope you enjoyed that. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to like. Be sure to click that notify bell. Click below to a link and you'll be able to get all the chord diagrams for this entire lesson, plus a few bonus ones I'll throw in there of these chords. So you don't have to scratch your head wondering what I played. You can look at the diagrams. All right, Guitar-Lalians, you take care. Bye-bye.